Hey Lopes fans, Michael Potter here with junior cross country runner Kelsey Clotter. And Kelsey, you grew up in Eugene, Oregon, the running hotbed of the United States. What's it like being a runner in Eugene growing up?
It's a really amazing place to grow up being a runner. It's just kind of what everybody does. You go out on the streets and there's runners always on the sidewalks everywhere, on the trails, and it's just so beautiful. It's a great place to be outdoors and be active. On my high school team, I had over 100 people on the cross country team. So it's just kind of what you do is you run.
Okay, I'm sure you get this question a lot. After having just given that answer, what brought you down to Arizona in GCU?
Right. Well, I wasn't sure if I was even going to run at the college level after I graduated high school, but I ended up talking to the coach here, and she really encouraged me that I had the times, I had the competitiveness to be able to compete at this level, and so I really wanted to continue doing that. So, and then of course I came here for the beautiful weather as well.
Well, you talk about coming down here to Arizona and you could compete. The first year was with Division II, and then last year we transitioned to Division I. Did you notice much of a difference with the competition?
There is a difference. The times and the competitive level, it's not too much of a difference between Division II and Division I for our sport, but it is kind of higher stakes at Division I. People show up and they're really serious about what they're doing, so you really have to bring your game.
Now, what's your training regimen like to be ready for those meets?
I usually run about 70 miles a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a guy who doesn't run much, that seems like a lot of miles.
It is
but
a
you
lot.
do that because when you get to the meet, you just have a 5K to go and you put that mileage in. It makes you very confident.
Right. Yeah, it's really important to get that strength base, and then we kind of work on sprinting as well to get that end of our race. It comes down to a sprint. So. But yeah, the long mileage, it does get your confidence level up and, ready to race that shorter distance.
Yeah, and one thing we've noticed about you is you have a great work ethic. Not all that 75 miles that you're putting in every week is with the team. You go out and run on your own after team practice, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, is that something, have you always had that work ethic? Is that something when you got to college, you're like, okay, I need to put in extra miles, or is that just how you've been wired?
Well, being a runner, it's really important to have that self-motivation, because at the end of the day, you have your coach, you have your teammates, but when you're in a race, it's all down to you and yourself, your own motivation. So it just, you kind of build that up. You practice the mental aspect as well as the physical aspect for running. So it's just all about being strong mentally.
All right, Kelsey, it's been great talking to you. Good luck the rest of the way. I have to say you've made me feel very lazy about myself, so I'm gonna have to go out and run now, okay? Hey, if you want to learn more about Kelsey Clotter and the women's cross country team, to follow them as they go for the WAC championships, go to gculopes.com, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at GCU_Lopes.